not perfection. Real world problem solving. Children learn to think logically, recognize patterns, apply mathematics naturally and confidently.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth.
Shapes and colors. Learning through play. Understanding shapes and colors helps children interrupt their surroundings, appreciate art and design, strengthen cognitive skills. Special day like colored days turn learning into celebration, bright, joyful and memorable. Physical development. Strong bodies, confident minds. Children engage in activities that build gross motor skills, running, hopping, jumping, relay races, fine motor skills, puzzles, clay molding, drawing, stacking. These experiences enhance coordination, confidence, and independence. Movement is treated as an essential part of learning, not a break from it. Celebrations that build values. Festivals and special days are celebrated with purpose and joy. Independence Day and Republic Day, Krishna Jayanti, Ganesh Chaturthi, Deepavali, Christmas, Pongal, Father's Day, Doctor's Day, Community Helpers Day, Yoga Day, Favorite Book Day, Halloween Day, Animal Kingdom Day. Through skills, puppet shows, dance and storytelling, children learn cultural respect, patriotism, gratitude and togetherness. Experiences beyond the classroom. Learning extend beyond walls through campus tours, temple visit for inner well-being, field trip to Vandaloo Zoo and Gindi Children Park. These experiences foster curiosity, environmental awareness, real-world understanding. Music, movement and joyful expression. Music and movement are integrated into daily routine to enhance coordination, encourage self-expression, support emotional well-being. Learning become lively, joyful and memorable. Recognizing every child. Our appreciation wall celebrates 100% attendance, star child of the month. Recognition builds positive behavior, self-esteem, a culture of encouragement. At SRMPS, every child's effort matters. Leadership begins early in Leader in Me. From grade 1 onwards, students participate in Leader in Me program. Through the 7 habits, children learn responsibility, decision-making, self-discipline, mindfulness. We believe leadership is not about position, it is about character. Observation, assessment and partnership with parents. Assessment is continuous, comprehensive and child-friendly. Regular parent-teacher interaction ensures open communication, shared understanding, strong school-home partnership. Together we nurture each child's journey. Celebrating achievements. Our happy tots are encouraged to participate and excel in academic and cultural competition, inter-school sports event. Their achievements include achieve awards in rhymes and storytelling competitions, Kalakirti, Figuring Talent, organized by Prasan Vidya Mandir. secured prizes in Gita chanting competition organized by Chinmaya Mission. Outstanding performance in inter-school athletic meets, won prizes in inter-school football and athletics meet 2026 organized by Crescent School, Vandalur. Won prizes in state level inter-school athletic championship 2026 conducted by Young Developer Academy, Chennai. These accomplishments foster confidence, team spirit, and a passion for excellence. Gratitude and looking ahead. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated educators, supportive parents, and our wonderful children. As we move forward, SRMPS remains committed to child-centric education, innovative practices, nurturing joyful, confident, and compassionate learners. At SRMPS, we don't just educate minds, we enrich their childhood itself.
Thank you, ma'am, for bringing back so many cherished memories. May I invite our esteemed dignitaries to please come onto the stage. We are privileged to have among us today a polymath and luminary as our chief guest. To throw more light on his achievements, I invite my colleague Ms. Reshma to take the dais.
Dr. Ayyappan Rajashekaran is an internationally acclaimed cancer researcher, scientist, educator, entrepreneur, and author with over 30 years of experience in biomedical research, academic leadership, and innovation. He previously held the tenured professorship at University of California, Los Angeles, and was the founding director of the Cancer Center at Alfred I. DuPont Hospital for Children in Delaware, where he was instrumental in developing comprehensive pediatric cancer research and treatment programs. Dr. Rajashekaran has published more than 80 peer-reviewed papers in leading scientific journals and holds multiple US and international patents in cancer therapeutics and targeted drug delivery. Beyond academia, he is also a scientist entrepreneur and the founder of Therapy Architects LLC and Ultron Pharma Inc., through which he turns laboratory discoveries into real-world therapeutic solutions. He was driven by the belief that innovation serves a true purpose only when knowledge creates meaningful societal impact. He is also an author, having written Afterlife, A Cosmic Reckoning, a reflective work that combines science, philosophy, and personal experience to explore consciousness, purpose, and the deeper questions about human existence. Equally important to his mission is education and prevention. Dr. Rajashekaran is the founder of the Cancer Vision Foundation, through which he delivers cancer prevention lectures to school students and communities both in India and abroad. His goal is to lower global cancer rates by empowering young people with awareness, healthy choices, and a sense of responsibility for their own well-being. Dr. Rajashekaran's journey from a traditional upbringing in Egmore, Chennai, to leadership roles in global scientific institutions serves as a powerful example of how curiosity, discipline, resilience, and ethics can shape a purposeful life. His presence today highlights an important message. Education is not just a pathway to personal success, but also a foundation for innovation, service, and meaningful contributions to humanity. With great pride and respect, now I kindly request respected correspondent sir, Mr. M. Subramanian, and our advisor ma'am, Dr. K.R. Malati, to felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir, for the honor. Dr. K.R. Malati is the founder and CEO of Oro Educational Services and the founder of Happy Tots Early Program. With over 3 decades of experience in education, she is a passionate educator, curriculum designer, mentor, and transformational leader dedicated to creating joyful, child-centric learning environments and empowering educators worldwide. We are highly privileged to have her as our esteemed advisor, whose insightful guidance and unwavering commitment continue to inspire and strengthen our institution. May I kindly request our respected correspondent sir, Mr. M. Subramanian, and our principal ma'am, Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi Raja, to felicitate our advisor ma'am, Dr. K.R. Malati. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am, for the honor. Now, I kindly request our Vice Principal Academics, Ms. Vijay Lakshmi Nagarajan, to share a few words about one of her students, Inia Pragati.
Good evening, everyone. Inia Pragati, you look like the younger version of me. When these words were uttered by Sunita Williams, it was just not Inia Pragati's parents who felt happy, but the entire family of SRM Public School, Chennai. Inia Pragati started this incredible journey 2 years ago when she was just a student of grade 6, and she wrote her first book through the Young Authors Program titled Evidence of Water on Mars, which became a bestseller in the Young Authors category. She was felicitated at an award ceremony in New Delhi. Thereon, there was no looking back. She went on to a special training camp for Mission Mars, held in Europe, and then on to an Arctic mission where she trained at the Arctic Base Station. She recently had a larger-than-life experience when she trained at the Arctic, when she met Sunita Williams. In all her achievements, she not only does her parents proud, but carries the flag of SRM Public School. Dr. P. Satyanarayanan, the president of SRMPS, is always at the forefront to encourage students who show the grit and daring to take on notable challenges. He has supported Inia's efforts with generous financial support. Today, on behalf of Inia, or on his behalf, Inia is being honored with yet another endowment of this financial support with a check of 15 lakh rupees. We bless you, Inia, and I request correspondent sir and advisor ma'am to bless Inia with this check. God bless you, Inia, and the entire SRM Public School family awaits the success of your mission Mars. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Inia Pragati.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Ms. Reshma, for that wonderful introduction. As we celebrate our little guardians of planet Earth, it is now time to hear words of wisdom from the guiding light who inspire and strengthen our school community every day. With great respect, I now invite our esteemed advisor, ma'am, Dr. K.R. Malathi, to address the gathering and share her blessings and thoughts for our young guardians.
Good evening, respected dignitaries on the dais. Vanakkam parents. Vanakkam sonna நம்ம திருப்பி வணக்கம் சொல்லணும் இல்லையா? Or good evening sonna சத்தமா சொல்வீங்களா? Good evening. Thank you so much. I know that it's a time for us to look forward to our children performing. எல்லாரும் இந்த மாதிரி crowd வந்து usually it comes only for the lower classes. Higher classes-லாம் நாங்கள் கூப்பிட்டோம். இதே நீங்களே 6th எல்லாம் பசங்க போயிட்டா you don't care about it. Only for the younger class we see tata party, neighbors, auntie, atta, mama, everybody coming in, and we are very, very excited and happy to see all of you here to see our children performing. And I really like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Inia Pragati for having come here. Indik morning na US land vandirkaru without jet lag, and then you have been here. We are really grateful and then thankful to you that you have accepted our invite and to be with us here today. Correspondent sir, thank you at this point of time for being there as a pillar, telling us, guiding us in every step, and then granting the kind of an aids that the school has. I don't think any other school has this kind of a facility with 2 teachers, helping them with the younger kids, especially whatever the younger children ask. Sir's vision is, though he looks much older in the stature, he's very young at heart, and he keeps asking us, what next, what can be done, what kind of an innovation can be done. Thanks to you, sir, for all your guidance and support. In absentia, I would like to thank our dear president for creating such a good infrastructure. And I'm very happy to announce, I'm sure that you all must have heard about it, that we are in 9th year after starting this campus in Guduvanchery. We are starting our 2nd campus at Guduvanchery. So whoever is looking at buying a plot there at that side, you have another SRM PS coming up there with a bigger infrastructure, with the modern infrastructure that is coming up there at Guduvanchery. So you have one more campus there. You have another school coming up. Thank you. Parents, we are going to spend some time together listening to Dr. Inia Pragati talking to us, because we do not have any other program or prize distribution. It is just, us, 3 of us over here, and then after that it's the program. So I want all of you to have some patience to listen to what Dr. Inia Pragati has to tell us today about parenting. It's very important message that he carries, because all of us need to hear. And we don't get to meet, and I think after 4 years we are conducting the annual day for the junior classes. We have not done that so far. We have been doing, of course, a sports day, but this is going to be the first annual day, and you have gathered in larger number. And it is time for us to pay some attention. I know that we all live in a shorts or reels moment where we do not want to see anything or hear anything more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But I think it's important for us also to spend some time to listen from seasoned educators, accomplished people, to understand what parenting, are we undergoing the same kind of a challenge that we have, or is it so different? So please spend some time on your mobile phones to be on switched off or on the silent mode, requesting all of you to do that. And children, our own school students, I can see quite a lot of you over here. Best behavior, you're going to be doing your best behavior because you are under watchful eyes. Thank you so much for that, for understanding and extending your support. SRMPS last year, we did accomplish, I did announced it during the sports day. For those of you who could not make it, I'm telling you, last year, we attended the H2GP Hydrogen Grand Prix at Australia, the car with the hydrogen fuel car, which was built by our own students. And we came number 3 position in the race, but in the endurance we came number 1 position. This was built by our own children, and having qualified in Australia, our students are participating in the finals, world finals, which is happening in the month of June in Switzerland. So expecting you to send your wishes to our own children, because this is the only school from India which is representing the country at the world finals to be held in Switzerland. The second part is we built a satellite, which also I mentioned to you. So there's going to be a next version of this coming up. There's going to be a virtual robotics, international virtual robotic competition, where the design thinking is going to happen virtually, and children are going to compete. SRMPS is happy hosting this, and our children will be competing with from 59 countries. Students from 59 countries, our own students are going to compete with them in building a virtual robotic competition. There is a platform for this, and our children are doing pretty well during that. We mentioned about, during the annual report, I don't know how many of you paid attention, the kind of activities that has been told, the leader in me and the art activity. And we also have a beautiful computer curriculum which starts with the coding for the younger children at a very young age. All is needed at this point of time. We cannot be telling them only technology is very important. AI definitely rules the world today, but what's going to be the future by the time these children graduate and go, nobody knows. So we definitely have to prepare them for a world which is unknown to all of us. When we were, some 15, 20 years back, we didn't even know how to use a mobile phone. But today, everybody has become a master of it. About UPI payments, I think India is the largest country where the UPI payments are made. Iniki Google Pay theriyadavanga yarume kediyadhu. Ellarkittiyum irukku. Sadharana oru pookada amma kittendi ellarkittiyum namma we are doing it. So we have adapted ourselves to the technology. I think it is similar. In the similar way, we need to expect technology to grow faster, the world to be a different place. ரொம்ப வித்தியாசமான உலகமா இருக்க போகுது. அந்த உலகத்துக்கு we are going to prepare the students, and we need to build skills. What kind of skills? We talk about the 21st century skills. Everybody, every corporate person sitting over here, every training, we keep hearing the same thing. Creativity, problem solving. But we also talk about identifying the problems, make them think differently, working in collaboration. I think that's very, very important. Communication, collaboration is what our correspondent sir keeps talking about it all the time, to insist that, make sure that children are taught that. And we are working on it in the classrooms. All that is needed from you at this point of time. Teach them respect. Respect is what being taught in the classroom, but respect is more what is learnt at home. How to respect their elders, how to respect their teachers. And that starts from home. நம்ம வீட்டில் என்ன பேசுகிறோமோ அதை தான் அவங்க கேட்குறாங்க. நம்ம ஸ்கூலை பற்றி என்ன பேசுகிறோம், பாடத்தை பற்றி என்ன பேசுகிறோம், குழந்தைகளை பற்றி என்ன பேசுகிறோம், டீச்சர்ஸ் எல்லாத்த பற்றியும் நம்ம என்ன மற்ற பேரண்ட்டை பற்றி என்ன பேசுகிறோம் எல்லாம் அவங்க கேட்குறாங்க. அதுதான் ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் ஆகுது. And today I understand that there are a lot of challenges with you in raising a children, about which Dr. Rajashekaran will be talking about. I do not want to dwell detailed into it, but I would like to tell you that all that is needed is patience. ஒரு குழந்தை வளர்க்குறதுன்றது ஒரு 10 வருஷமான ஒரு பேஷன்ஸ், ஒரு பொறுமையாக இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா அது 7-8 வயசு ஆன பிறகு உங்களுக்கு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் தெரியும். கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக நம்மக்கிட்டேருந்து விளங்குவாங்க. 10 வயசுக்கு அப்புறம் கம்ப்ளீட்டாக தே வில் பி இண்டிபெண்ட். கரெக்டாக? குழந்தை இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம ஃபெர்டிலிட்டி கிளினிக் போகிறோம், தவம் இருக்கிறோம், கல்யாணம் ஆகலைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு முதல்ல கவலைப்படுறோம். அடுத்தது குழந்தை வந்த பிறகு இந்த குழந்தை எப்போ வளரும்னு நம்ம வெயிட் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இருக்கிற ஸ்டேஜை நம்ம எப்பவுமே மிஸ் பண்ணிடுறோம். we are not enjoying. I am requesting all of you to have a lot of patience, and all that we do, children follow it, observe it, absorb it, and then they become. நம்ம என்ன கொடுக்குறோமோ, அவங்க ஸ்பாஞ்ச் பேப்பர் மாதிரி நம்ம என்ன கொடுக்குறோமோ அவங்க உறிஞ்சிப்பாங்க. ஸோ நம்மளோட செய்கைகள், பழக்க வழக்கங்கள், வீட்டு ஃபேமிலி ட்ரெடிஷன்ஸ் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்குறது எல்லாமே மென்டல் வெல்பீயிங் இஸ் அ பிக் கொஸ்டின். நம்ம வீட்டில் கோவமாக இருக்கும், நம்மளோட வேலை பளு நிறைய இருக்குது. When we work, there is a lot of pressure for people, especially the young parents, and you do not have time for them. Now all that is shown on the children. And where do they come and show it? They come and show it in the classroom. And we do not want to accept that my child is behaving in a certain way. And what do? We blame the school, we blame the teacher, we go school hopping from one school to another. Is that going to bring a solution to you, or the problem your child is facing? No. I think it's important for us to accept, understand the basic fundamental truth in building beautiful families and raising good children. I think that is very important. Once we accept and then move on, it's happiness for all of us. That's it from me. And I would like to congratulate our young Martian Inia Pragati again, once again, for taking the SRMP's flag to the Arctic base, and then I'm sure that one day she will take the flag to Mars. Wishing you all the very best, Inia Pragati. We are really proud of you. And there are more Inia Pragatis coming out, and I would like to thank our president for his generosity in supporting her to reach her destination. Of course, many things will follow. There are many more children who are wanting to do best things, and we are here to support each one of you. But we would like you to succeed, excel in all that you do. Dear children, whoever has come here, as a school, we are proud of you, of your achievements, your accomplishments, and we are definitely here to support you. Without further ado, I would like to congratulate the team, pre-primary and kindergarten, for putting up a wonderful show to bring this evening, which is about the planet, and it is a message for each one of us. நிறைய plastic cover வந்திருக்கு, போகும்போது கீழே நிறைய plastic cover. Do not make sure that this is the school for your children where they play. Do not dirty the place. My humble request, because நம்ம ஒரு கூட்டம் முடிஞ்ச பிறகு அந்த கீழே பார்த்தா plastic cover, cup, whatever, it is all left behind. So I'm requesting all that we do, let us follow. All that we preach, let us follow. So let's not dirty it. You will definitely find dustbins, and then you can empty it over there, because there is a food canteen over there. You will all buy and come, but finally everything will be on the ground, which I'm humbly requesting you. Tomorrow when children come back, they shouldn't, I don't want them to see the dirty ground. I hope you all agree with me. Do you agree with me? Yes? Thank you. Only few hands going up, which means the others are thinking that I don't dirty the place. So if you don't dirty, it's well and good. Thank you. And remember, we have around 600 children participating today. All of them may not be in the front row. I don't know how many of you watched the Parithapangal Insta reel about the junior school annual day. Okay? So all of them cannot be on the front row. I'm very sorry about it, because the stage is only so much length. Somebody will be hiding behind. All of them will be wearing the similar kind of dress. இதுக்கு போய் இவ்வளோ வாங்கினாங்க, என் பையன் எங்கன்னே தெரியல, இதுக்கு போய் என்னை 3 மணி நேரம் வெயிலில் வேற உட்கார வச்சுட்டாங்க அந்த ஸ்கூலில், எவ்வளோ நேரம் ஆச்சு, வாட் டு டூ, ப்ளீஸ். ஓகே, அட் த எண்ட் ஆஃப் த டே, it's not about the child's face. It is a child who is participating. Okay, அவங்க அந்த ஸ்டேஜில் வந்து ஆடும்போது அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெருமை, அந்த கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் which they are getting. Okay, அந்த ஒரு happiness, we all see the change in the child. They come forward. This is also another, this is what we call this as a performing art. This is also learning for them. They are learning. Okay, so do not go back and fight with the teachers. என்னோட பொண்ணு ஃபோட்டே தெரியல, மூஞ்சே தெரியல. You can always stay back and take the pictures on the stage. But happy that, and your child may not perform well today. இன்னைக்கு மூடு சரியில்லாமல் இருக்கலாம், இவ்வளோ நேரம் பசி வந்திருக்கலாம், இல்லை சுசு வந்திருக்கலாம், whatever it is, they may not behave in the proper way. ஒருத்தர் ஒரு கை போகும்போது இவர் மட்டும் தனியாக வேற உலகத்தில் டான்ஸ் ஆடலாம். Forget about it. Do not go back and then scold them at all. We really do not want to correct them, and we are not here to scold them, because they are doing their best. They are blooming buds of our school, and we would like to appreciate and encourage them for all that they are doing, and we expect the same from you as parents. Let us not discourage them. Let's encourage them whatever they do. Thank you so much. You have a good evening. Thank you for coming in larger numbers.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging and insightful words. Now, it is our honor to invite our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Inia Pragati, to deliver the keynote address and motivate our tiny guardians to continue shining as protectors of Mother Earth.
Honorable teachers, dear parents, respected grandparents, correspondent Subramaniam, and Principal Vijayalakshmi, Vanakkam. I would like to begin, thank you, by sincerely thanking Dr. Malathi for the opportunity to speak today. It's truly an honor to be part of this annual day celebration. I stand before you not only as an educator or a scientist, but as a fellow parent and someone who understands the profound responsibility we all share in shaping the next generation. I have two sons, 24 and 26, and I was deeply involved in every stage of their upbringing. Through the journey, I came to realize that parenting is not just a role, it's a sacred responsibility. It was only after becoming a parent myself that I fully understood the extent of my own parents' struggles, their sacrifices, patience, and quiet endurance. This realization has deepened my respect for every parent sitting here, for your efforts in shaping not just the children, but the future citizens of our society. Can you understand what I'm speaking? Is all clear? Great. Let me be very clear. I am not here to tell you how to raise your children. I became a parent in the United States, where parenting styles were quite different from what I experienced growing up in Chennai. Yet, what I have noticed is this: the problems families face today, screens, stress, sleep, food habits, and emotional well-being, are beginning to look surprisingly similar everywhere. So while every child is unique, the developing brain and the body follows the same scientific principles across cultures. So today, I want to share few simple insights drawn from science and from my own experience as a parent. You need not agree with everything what I say, but think about these things carefully and decide what makes sense for your own family, because every family is different. So you listen to what I say and then make your own decisions, to how you want to run your family. So before I go further, let me briefly share how I will organize my thoughts today. I want to speak about three simple things. First, I want to talk about us, parents, and how parenting needs to adapt to the world the children are growing up in today. Second, I will talk about our children, the challenges they face, and the health consequences we are beginning to see. And finally, I will talk about choices, practical, realistic choices parents can make at home to protect their children's mental and physical health. The great Indian philosopher Chanakya, about 2,400 years ago, provided a timeless framework for understanding parenting. He said, until the age of 5, a child should be treated like a god. From 5 to 15, like a disciplined learner, and after 15, like a friend. So until the age of 5, child needs unconditional love, care, and security. At this stage, affection builds trust and emotional strength. Just as you approach God with unconditional devotion, young children need warmth, attention, and protection, not rigid rules. Between the ages 5 and 15, children develop discipline, responsibility, and boundaries. This period is crucial for forming habits. During these years, children learn to follow rules, respect time, value effort, and understand the difference between right and wrong. These lessons shape character for life. So rules should be taught with patience and consistency, never with force. Remember this, never with force. Parents who adopt this approach often observe remarkable maturity in their children. After the age 15, children gradually become independent thinkers. At this stage, control alone no longer works. What they need is conversation, trust, and guidance. Treating them as friends helps parents understand their children's thoughts, fears, and aspirations. Advice given as a friend is far more likely to be accepted than instructions given as commands. When this bond is built, children trust their parents as their closest allies, and that trust is invaluable. Modern psychology tells us that early childhood needs attachment and safety, middle childhood needs structure and clear boundaries, adolescents need autonomy supported by guidance. Remarkably, this aligns closely with Chanakya's ancient parenting model, which mirrors the stages of brain development. This shows that Chanakya's insight was not limited to Indian philosophy alone, but reflected universal human wisdom that remains deeply relevant today. So what this wisdom looks like in practice has changed over time, and many of us have lived through that change. The question is, how do we adapt, or how do we adapt to it? Many of us grew up with a beautiful understanding that shaped our childhood. There is no temple greater than a mother, and no magic more powerful than father's words. தாயை விட சிறந்த கோவில் இல்லை, தந்தை சொல் மிக்க மந்திரம் இல்லை. For my generation in Chennai, this was part of everyday life. Fathers often worked outside home, and mothers managed the household with dedication and care. That structure worked for that time. But today the world has changed. Most families, a single income is no longer sufficient. Both parents work. Yet even now, household responsibilities often fall disproportionately on mothers. This imbalance, though usually unintentional, can lead to stress and emotional distance between parents. Children are very sensitive. When there is tension or disagreement between parents, they notice it immediately, and it can greatly affect their emotional and mental development. If we truly prioritize our children's well-being, parenting must become a shared responsibility. A shared responsibility. When mothers and fathers collaborate, communicate respectfully, and support each other as partners, they build a stable and a nurturing home. A strong partnership between parents creates the best foundation for a child's growth. So today, we may need to reframe that beautiful metaphor. Together, mother and father become a child's temple, and their unity is the magic that shape child's life. தாயும் தந்தையும் சேர்ந்துதான் குழந்தையின் கோவில். அவர்களின் ஒற்றுமையே குழந்தையின் வாழ்க்கை மந்திரம். So now, let us talk about children. I grew up in Egmore. It's not very far from here. When I was a child, and I believe you will relate to this, school did not end with screens or gadgets. It ended up with mad rush outdoors. We ran straight into our neighborhood and played with friends on the streets. Those streets were quite safe. There were hardly any cars, perhaps occasional motorbikes or Vespas passing by. Children played freely, filling the air with laughter. Neighbors watched over us with affection. Sometimes they acted as referees. Sometimes they joined us, playing cricket, volleyball alongside us. It was a time of simplicity, connection, and trust. A time when street belonged to children as much it belongs to the adults. I recently walked through the same neighborhood where I grew up. I could hardly recognize it. The roads that once echoed children's laughter are now crowded parking spaces, choked with cars and motorbikes. Children no longer play outside. Many are confined indoors, absorbed by mobile phones, tablets, and video games. Neighborhoods no longer raise children together. Screens have replaced the human warmth that once defined our evenings. So the question before us is, how do we raise our children under these present conditions? So I'm curious to hear about your thoughts. Let me ask you 3 simple questions. For each one, if your answer is yes, please raise your hand. So the first question is, in raising children, should we be as strict as we were raised? If your answer is yes, please raise your hand. I don't see anybody raising. Oh, only a very few. You want to be strict. Okay, that's good. And number 2, second question, should we allow our children to grow freely with the technology? Okay, it's your phone, it's your life, it's your time. I'm not involved. You do whatever you want. Do you like that approach? Okay, nobody likes that approach. Or should we first understand what technology gives us and what it takes away, and then guide our children with balance and care? Who likes that approach? So that probably the best approach we can take. But that approach comes with an additional responsibility for the parents, because you have to first learn what this technology is before you can teach your children. So to guide our children and use it wisely, parents have to put some effort to learn the technology, what it is, what are the different harmful effects of the technology, what are the benefits of the technology. You have to learn first, and then you tell your kids. So I cannot stress enough the importance of schools and communities. Like I saw, children are performing so beautifully when the school puts a lot of effort into that. So that kind of effort is needed to educate children about technology. So because children spend much time in their day at school, educational institutions have a unique opportunity to guide students toward healthy, informed informed technology use. This works best when communities support schools, creating shared message that reinforces healthy technology habits everywhere children live and learn. Grandparents, with their life experience and steady support, reinforce these values at home. So when parents, schools, communities, and grandparents work together with a common message, children receive clarity instead of confusion. There is an old African saying, it takes a village to raise a child. And that village once included grandparents, parents, neighbors, schools, and communities. But today, we must pause and ask, have we replaced the village with a smartphone? This question brings us to one of the biggest challenges parents face today, the role of phones, tablets, and computers in our children's life. Technology itself is not a problem. It's a powerful and a necessary tool. Screens become problematic when they begin replacing play, sleep, and human connection, and their effects often appear much, much later. To understand why this matters, we need to understand one simple scientific fact. A child's brain continues to develop until mid-20s. Until the child is 25 or 26 years old, the brain continues to develop. The front portion of the brain, called the frontal cortex, it is the last one to develop, and this part of the brain is important for decision making, emotions, and everything. It's a very important part of the brain, and so that needs, the screen can interfere with the development of such main part of the brain. So excessive screen use repeatedly activates the brain's reward system and releases dopamine. I spell it D-O-P-A-M-I-N-E, dopamine. a chemical that signals pleasure and motivation. And this chemical is the center of all the problems we are facing children with the screen, addicted to screen. Because the more and more this chemical comes in, the children want to play more and more. It won't allow them to leave because it keeps them motivated to play. So that is a chemical we have to watch out. So over time, the brain learns to seek the stimulation again and again, making it hard to put down the screens. At the same time, screens disrupt sleep, replace physical activity, and replace face-to-face interaction. Blue light from the screen suppresses melatonin, a hormone which is essential not only for sleep, but also for brain development and immune function. Over time, this balance often appears as anxiety, irritability, depression, poor emotional resilience, and dependence on screens for comfort. You might have noticed this with your children. You tell them something, they rarely look at you. They will be doing what they were doing. So this is a problem we need to watch out. So as these struggles grow, families understandably seek for professional help, psychologists, neurologists, psychiatrists, and in some cases, long-term treatment, sometimes adding new emotional and physical burdens. While digital services are essential for education, the real concern is excessive use for entertainment, especially during childhood when habits are forming. This is where parents play a critical role. Rather than banning technology, we must set clear boundaries, use screens thoughtfully, and explain to children why limits matter. It is very important. First, you learn what about the technology, bad things about the technology, and explain to children why limits matter. If you just say, hey, you can't play video game, they are not going to stop it. You need to explain why you cannot play video game. So when parents remain united and consistent, technology stays as a tool and not as a trap. It is also important to recognize that the habits that shape the child's mind also shape the body. When play, sleep, and family time are replaced by screens, they are often replaced with irregular meals, constant snacking, sugary drinks, and highly processed foods. Mental health and physical health are inseparable. A stressed mind weakens the body, and the weakened or an unhealthy body feeds stress back into the mind. Over the years and decades, this cycle of reduced physical activity, poor sleep, chronic stress quietly sets a stage for obesity, insulin resistance, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. I have seen this pattern clearly among teenagers in the United States, and similar trends are now emerging worldwide. Some countries and school systems have already begun restricting smartphones use, but the real change, believe me, begins at home. Parents, the communities, you have to start practicing this at home. One of the most important truths every parent should understand is this: the diseases that cause the greatest loss of life today are lifestyle driven, and those lifestyles begin in childhood. When we guide our children toward balanced screen use, regular physical activity, good sleep, healthy eating, and real human connection, we are not just improving their childhood, we are protecting their future health. So this naturally leads to a question many parents ask me, so Raj, what it has all to do with cancer? The answer is more than we realize. Cancer does not suddenly appear one day in the adulthood. In most cases, it develops slowly over many years, influenced by lifestyle, environment, hormone, immunity, and chronic inflammation. What we see at age 50 often begins quietly much earlier in life. If someone gets cancer at 50 years old, that cancer must have started when you were 20 or 25. it takes about 25 years for the cancer to get as a diagnosable as a disease. So the childhood, our habits, our lifestyles are very, very important to protect the future health of the child. As a scientist, I often look for patterns. And one pattern I see repeatedly is a slow, cumulative change in the body, where small, everyday stresses quietly add up and gradually push a child from health towards disease. I call this as a biological shift. Excessive screen indirectly but powerfully to this process by creating the biological shift in a child's body from health to disease. ஒரு குழந்தையின் உடலில் ஆரோக்கிய நிலையிலிருந்து நோய் நிலைக்கு செல்லும் ஒரு உடலியல் மாற்றம். That's what I mean by biological shift. So let me explain what I mean by shift. The alphabet S in the shift stands for sedentary behavior. When children spend long hours sitting in front of screens, the physical activity drops. They don't run, they don't do any exercise. Their physical activity drops. This leads to obesity and metabolic imbalance. Strong scientific evidence shows that childhood obesity increases the risk of adult cancers, including cancers of the breast, colon, liver, pancreas, uterus, and many more. The H stands for hormonal disruption. Poor sleep and irregular routines disturb hormones such as insulin, cortisol, and melatonin. Melatonin is not only just a sleep hormone, it also protects the cells from damage. It is also important for your defense mechanism. Long-term hormonal imbalance increases risk later in life. I stands for inflammation. Many people get confused inflammation with infection. Infection is when a bacteria or a virus infects you and you get a disease. And inflammation is something different. If a mosquito bites or a bed bug bites, you see suddenly a blister in your arm or your leg or somewhere and with some redness around it. And that is the inflammation. It is because the system, your defense mechanism is trying to fight that whatever that mosquito had bitten. So that is inflammation, and such inflammation can happen inside your body. It can happen inside your lungs. It can happen inside your heart. It can happen anywhere in the body. And that is what I mean by inflammation. So inflammation can happen when you have less physical activity, poor sleep, stress, and unhealthy eating. Often linked to excessive screen use, it raises the chronic inflammation in the body. So long-standing inflammation is a well-known precursor for cancer. F stands for failing immunity. Regular physical activity and good sleep strengthen the immune system, the body's natural defense against abnormal cells. When screens replace play and rest, this defense weakens, reducing the body's ability to detect and eliminate abnormal cells. And T stands for tension or chronic mental illness, mental stress. Persistent stress alters immune function, creating inflammation, an internal environment where disease can slowly take root. So when we talk about screen time, we are not just talking about attention span or eyesight. We are talking about long-term health. Because if you just watch screen and if you play a few hours, you are not going to see an immediate effect. The effect is always much later. That's what parents have to understand. And that is why we need to put effort right now to control and limit the screens. So this brings to another critical area of prevention. What goes into child's body and what goes onto child's body. Let's begin with food, because kitchen is a child's first pharmacy. Highly processed foods, rich in sugar, refined flour, artificial colors, preservatives, and unhealthy fats place constant stress on the body. Over time, they increase inflammation, disrupt metabolism, and weaken the immune system. Frequent consumption of fried food and fast foods contributes to obesity, a major risk factor for both cancer and heart disease. Many of us grew up with regular meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Today, constant snacking, irregular eating, even late at night have become common. This disrupts digestion, promotes chronic irritations of the digestive tract, raising the risk for cancers of the esophagus, stomach, and intestines. Our traditional diets, simple meals built around grains, protein-rich lentils, fish or chicken, vegetables, fruits in moderate portions were grounded in balance. Modern science is now confirming that our elders already knew good food strengthens the body's natural defenses. In the West, the same pattern is often called as the Mediterranean diet, associated with longer and healthier lives. Next, we must consider what we apply in our children's bodies. Many products, everyday products like deodorants, perfumes, sprays, and heavily scented cosmetics contain chemicals such as parabens and phthalates. These substances can be absorbed through the skin and interfere with the hormonal balance. And many of them, stimulate estrogen. And estrogen is an hormone needed for a lot of functions in our body. So when these substances are absorbed into the skin, they interfere with the hormonal balance, especially during childhood and adolescence, when the body is still developing. So this does not mean abandoning the hygiene. Cleanliness is essential, but clean does not mean chemical heavy. Simple bathing, mild soaps, and minimal use of sprays are usually more than sufficient for children. Finally, we must think about environmental exposures, air pollution, indoor chemicals, plastics, synthetic materials may seem unavoidable, but small and practical choices matter. Better ventilation, reduced plastic use for food storage, access to clean water, and everyday awareness can significantly reduce long-term health risk. And one more important thing I want to mention about secondhand smoke. If some parents here smoke, and they should never smoke in front of the children, because the children take the smoke and that has much more deleterious effect for children. So if you have to smoke, you smoke somewhere else, not in the presence of children. So what can we do as parents? First, we must recognize that excessive screen use can become habit-forming behavior. Screens stimulate the brain reward system, much like any other addictions. They produce the same dopamine, like a person addicted for alcohol, a person addicted for playing horse race and all these things. It's the same addiction. So screens induces the same type of addiction. The same chemical dopamine is produced during this process. So that's why you should not suddenly ban the screens. It can often backfire. Instead, we must choose conversation over confrontation, explaining to our children why limits matter for their sleep, mood, health, and future. Gradually reducing screen is far more effective than imposing overnight restrictions. The goal here is not perfection, but balance. Most pediatric guidelines suggest limiting recreational screen time for about just 2 hours a day, while still allowing them room for learning healthy social connections. So whenever possible, we should replace screens with real life, outdoor play, family meals, shared activities, and regular sleep routines. So if in this group of parents, if any of your children are already addicted to the screen and they are playing a lot of time on the screen, do not stop it overnight. That can backfire. You have to slowly explain them why they should not play so long and gradually reduce the time. and then slowly reduce, and that could be a much better approach rather than just stopping, hey, you cannot play video game anymore because it's not good for you for the future. That will not work. Screens naturally shrink and life expands. So before I conclude, let me leave you with one simple thought. In Tamil, we often say, "Vidai nandraga irundal vilaichal nalla varum." If the seed is good, the harvest will be good. The habits our children form today, how much they move, how they eat, how they sleep, how much time they spend on screens, and how connected they feel with people, these are the seeds that quietly shape their future health. Mental health and physical health are like two bullocks pulling the same cart. If one is weak, the cart cannot move forward. A stressed mind weakens the body, and an unhealthy body feeds stress back into the mind. So when screens replace play, sleep, and human connection, this balance is disturbed. Cancer, diabetes, heart disease do not just show up one morning out of the blue. They develop slowly and quietly, like a weed in a field that no one has been attending. Long before symptoms appear, everyday choices add up and shape our health. So that's why prevention is not about fear. So don't get scared. Oh, you can talk about cancer. You cannot talk about this prevention because it's scary. No. Prevention is a smart thing. That is about foresight. You are thinking much ahead of what can happen in the future. That is better than getting cancer and go and get the treatment. That is the worst thing you can do. So prevention is about foresight. As parents, we do not need to be perfect. We only need to be aware and consistent. You should know whatever I said. You should aware of all these things. And you can find a lot of this information online from good websites. So understand and aware these things and try to educate your children from your knowledge, what you gain, from understanding. So limit screens, encourage play, protect sleep, choose simple food, reduce unnecessary chemicals. Most importantly, give your time for your children, especially during high school years. Talk openly with them about health issues. There is nothing to hide. You can talk everything. You can talk openly to a high school student because they like to hear that. Because I had given talks in a lot of high schools and children love to hear about what they can do to prevent getting cancer and how can they live happily in the future. So you can talk to them very freely. So maunam padagapalla urayadale padagapu. So when parents speak openly, children listen and learn. I have spent nearly 40 years studying cancer, how it begins, how it spreads, and how to stop it. And the most important lesson I have learned is this: the strongest medicine is not found in the hospitals. It is found in homes. It is found in you, the parents, how you grow your children. So that belief led me to start the Cancer Vision Foundation with one simple goal: to educate children and families so that fewer people have to face this disease. Let me end with one Tamil line that captures everything I have shared with you today. Noi varuvadharkku mun paadagaappe sirandha sigichai. Prevention before disease is the greatest cure. As parents, that foresight is the greatest gift you can give your children. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rajshekhar, for the wonderful insight. Parents, I'm sure that some of you felt a bit restless. We could feel that. But I think, it's important. நமக்கு வந்து நோய் நாடி நோய் முதல் நாடி மாதிரி ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு பார்க்கறது கவர்மெண்ட் டேட்டா வருது எல்லாமே வந்து குழந்தைகளுக்கான உடல் நலம் எவ்வளவு, மனநலம், உடல் நலம் எவ்வளவு முக்கியன்றதை பற்றி தான் டாக்டர் பேசினார். ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு முன்மாதிரியாக நம்ம இருக்கணுன்றதை தெரிவிச்சுக்கணும். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் கம்மிங் ஹியர் அண்ட் தென் கிவிங் அஸ், என்லைட்டனிங் அஸ். Yes, your children are coming on stage. Let's give them a big round of applause to welcome them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights on parenting. As we prepare to begin the vibrant concert of our little guardians of planet Earth, it is important to pause and express our heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has made this celebration possible. With this spirit of gratitude, I now invite the VP Academics, Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Nagarajan, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Today, on the occasion of the Kindergarten Annual Day, we pause not just to celebrate, but to express our heartfelt gratitude, and it is my privilege to present the vote of thanks. Our heartfelt appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. Inia Pragati, whose gracious presence has added dignity to this celebration. So your words were not just spoken, but has added dignity and wisdom to the young hearts and guiding lights for parents and educators alike. We thank you sincerely for inspiring us. Our profound gratitude to our correspondent, Mr. M. Subramanian, whose constant encouragement and steadfast support gives wings to every vision we dare to dream. A special tribute to our advisor, Dr. K.R. Malti, who is the visionary behind today's theme and concept. Ma'am, this celebration is a reflection of your aspiration and foresight. We hope this evening stands as a beautiful testament to your dream. To our respected principal, Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Raja, thank you for your calm guidance and reassuring presence throughout the journey of preparation. Your leadership lights our path. Our sincere gratitude and thanks to the Administrative Officer, Mr. Rajkumar R., the Vice Principal Admin, Mrs. Geeta Srinivasan, the entire administrative team, the security team, and the technical support, as well as the essential support staff. Like the roots beneath a flourishing tree, your efforts remain unseen, yet they sustain and strengthen everything above. To the dedicated kindergarten and pre-primary team and Ms. Priscilla Sally, ably led by Ms. Sashwati Das, your patience, creativity, and tireless dedication have transformed rehearsals into radiance on stage. You have nurtured confidence where there was shyness and brought sparkle where there was hesitation. To our tiny guardians of the planet, our shining stars of today's evening, thank you, dear children, for your enthusiasm, resilience, and joyful spirit. Through every practice and performance, you have reminded us that greatness begins with small, determined steps. Our gratitude extends to our valued partners, Mr. Ganesh for the LED operators, Mr. Shiva and team for the costume designers, Mr. Babu and his technical team for this excellent stage, which has transformed our ground for the assembly into something different. Mr. Subbu for his photography, Anand Hospitality Services for the catering. Sincere thanks to mass media head Ms. Geeta Anbu for her creative contributions. The colorful background images and voices will add sparkle to this celebration. Above all, a heartfelt thank you to you, dear parents. Your trust, cooperation, and encouraging smiles have given our little ones the courage to shine. Your applause is their greatest reward. Beyond the names spoken tonight, there are countless hands and hearts from the art, music, dance teams to the comparers, reception and hospitality team, physical education department, discipline committee, the ARP team, the nurses, and many more who work tirelessly to make this evening memorable. Your work behind the scenes has made magic possible. With gratitude in our hearts and joy in our spirits, I thank each and every one of you, named and unnamed, for being part of this beautiful journey. Thank you, and may we continue to celebrate many such moments together. Thank you.
I humbly request our distinguished dignitaries to take their seat. through dance, music, and vibrant performances. So fasten your seatbelts as we travel into a world where tiny hands promise to protect our big, beautiful planet. The show is so mesmerizing that I'm sure you will be glued to your seats cheering through till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, let the concert begin.
Good evening, respected parents, teachers, and my wonderful friends. Welcome to SRM Public Schools Kindergarten Annual Day, titled Little Guardians of Planet Earth. Tonight, our tiny stars will show us how big their hearts truly are. Hello? Hello? Come to... Every child is born with magic, the magic of kindness, innocence and hope. Tonight, these tiny guardians bring that magic to the stage.
நித்தம் ஒரு வானம் வேண்டும், தங்கமழை பெய்ய வேண்டும், தமிழில் குயில் பாட வேண்டும். நித்தம் ஒரு வானம் வேண்டும், தங்கமழை பெய்ய வேண்டும், தமிழில் குயில் பாட வேண்டும். புத்தம் புது பூமி வேண்டும், நித்தம் ஒரு வானம் வேண்டும், தங்கமழை பெய்ய வேண்டும், தமிழில் குயில் பாட வேண்டும்.
சாந்தி சாந்தி என்ற சங்கீதம் சுகமேந்தி ஏந்தி வந்து விட வேண்டும்.
தேசத்தின் எல்லை கோடுகள் அவை தீரட்டும். தெய்வங்கள் இந்த மண்ணிலே வந்து வாழட்டும்.
புத்தம் புது பூமி வேண்டும், நித்தம் ஒரு வானம் வேண்டும், தங்க மழை பெய்ய வேண்டும், தமிழில் குயில் பாட வேண்டும்.
நித்தம் ஒரு வானம் வேண்டும், தங்க மழை பெய்ய வேண்டும், தமிழில் குயில் பாட வேண்டும்.
Good evening, everyone. We are the little guardians of Earth. We may be small, but our hearts are big. Big enough to dream, big enough to care, big enough to share the world with kindness. We share smiles when someone feels lonely. We lend helping hands when someone feels weak. We choose kindness over anger and hope over fear. We are here to spread love and kindness. We are here to spread love wherever we go. To share smiles, to help others, to protect our beautiful planet. Today, we promise to be caring, gentle, and to make our earth happy every day. Come, join us on this magical journey where tiny hands create a big change.
அங்கதமே ஒட்டார ஒட்டார சந்தனமே முல்ல மலர் கொடி முத்தாரமே எங்கூரு குத்தாளமே
துருக்க பையம்மா வெத்தல மட்டையம்மா சுமந்த கையம்மா மத்தல முட்டையம்மா தாயம்மா என்ன பண்ண மாயம்மா பள்ளியம்மா வேறாண்டி சங்கதிய கூறாண்டி கண்ணடிய காணாண்டி
அன்ன கிளி அடியால மர கிழவண்ண கிளி நல்லபடி வாழ சொல்லி இந்த மண்ணை கொடுத்தானே பூரக்குடி அம்மங்கர காணி எல்லாம் பாடி திரிஞ்சானே ஆதிக்குடி நாய் நரி பூனைக்கும் தான் இந்த ஏரி குளம் கூட சொல்ல மடி எஞ்சாமி வாங்கோ வாங்கோ உன்னாரி அம்மா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி எஞ்சாமி வாங்கோ வாங்கோ உன்னாரி அம்மா ஏ அம்பாரி இந்தா மும்மாரி குக்கு முட்டைய போடும் கோழிக்கு ஒப்பனை யாரு மயிலுக்கு பச்சைய பூசும் பாசிக்கு
When a
wonderful
little
performance
seed
by our
gets
youngest
love,
student.
it grows into a tree that protects us. Tonight, my friends, remind us of this simple truth.
வா வா நண்பா பூந்தோட்டம் போகலாம், மலர்களோடு பேசலாம், பறவையுடன் பாடலாம். சிறு காற்று வீசுது, மரக்கிளை ஆடுது, அந்த பெரிய மரம் மட்டும் அமைதியா நிக்குது. அரச மரம் பேசுது, நம்மிடம் நேசிக்குது. குழந்தைகளே பசுமைகள், மனதார நேசியுங்கள். நீங்கள் நடும் ஒவ்வொரு மரமும் நலனை பேசும் என் நண்பனாகும். நான் பேசும் மரம் காதலின் தரம், பசுமை உலகம் உங்கள் கைப்போட்டம். நாம் நடுவோம் மரங்களை, வளர்ப்போம் பசுமையை, பறவைகள் பாடட்டும், பூக்கள் பூட்டட்டும். வா வா நண்பா பூந்தோட்டம் போகலாம், மலர்களோடு பேசலாம், பறவையுடன் பாடலாம். சிறு காற்று வீசுது, மரக்கிளை ஆடுது, அந்த பெரிய மரம் மட்டும் அமைதியா நிக்குது. அரச மரம் பேசுது, நம்மிடம் நேசிக்குது. குழந்தைகளே பசுமைகள், மனதார நேசியுங்கள். நீங்கள் நடும் ஒவ்வொரு மரமும் நலனை பேசும் என் நண்பனாகும். நான் பேசும் மரம் காதலின் தரம், பசுமை உலகம் உங்கள் கைப்போட்டம். நாம் நடுவோம் மரங்களை, வளர்ப்போம் பசுமையை, பறவைகள் பாடட்டும், பூக்கள் பூட்டட்டும்.
Trees give us air and cool shade. Oh, the food, other essentials and whatnot. When we love nature, nature loves us back. Let's promise to plan more, leaving the sign of love to the little brothers and sisters after us. If you cut trees, birds lose their home, animals feel sad. Without the trees, the air becomes dirty and the earth feels tired. But when we save trees, the earth smiles again. Come, join us. Save trees, save forests.
Raindrops, raindrops falling all around. Raindrops, raindrops falling on the ground. Raindrops, raindrops falling from the sky. Raindrops falling from up high. Raindrops, raindrops falling on the trees. Raindrops, raindrops falling on the leaves. Raindrops, raindrops falling on the sand. Raindrops falling in my hand. Raindrops falling, falling, falling. Raindrops falling down, down, down. Raindrops falling, falling, falling. Raindrops falling all around. Raindrops, raindrops falling on the trail. Raindrops, raindrops falling on a snail. Raindrops, raindrops falling on a log. Raindrops falling on a frog. Raindrops, raindrops falling in the creek. Raindrops, raindrops falling on my cheek. Raindrops, raindrops falling from a cloud. Raindrops, raindrops falling down. Raindrops falling, falling, falling. Raindrops falling down, down, down. Raindrops falling, falling, falling. Raindrops falling all around.
Nature paints the world with colors, and butterflies carry those colors on their wings. Nature is like a big round box. Butterflies wear pretty colors. Colorful flowers say hello. Bees love flowers. Little ants walk in a line. We love our garden. We love our colors. And nature is our happy home. world is beautiful when we protect its colors.
endlessly. Dooby dooby dum dum, just you and me. Dooby dooby dum dum, gold so bright. Dooby dooby dum dum, what a sight.
Whales are singing their big song. Dooby dooby dum, come sing along.
Everybody swim like a fish.
Now fly like a bird in the sky. Dooby dooby dum dum, 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 ship to outer space. Dooby dooby dum, what a race.
Dooby dooby dum dum, twinkling all around. Dooby dooby dum, floating off the ground.
Dooby dooby dum dum, we had such fun. Dooby dooby dum, we're done. Dooby dooby dum, you're brave and strong. Dooby dooby dum, sing this song. Adventure waits for me and you. Dooby dooby dum, dreams come true. Dooby dooby dum dum, dooby dooby dum. Dooby dooby dum dum, dooby dooby dum. Dooby dooby dum dum, adventure's done. But tomorrow we'll have more fun. Animals are our friends. They feel happy, scared, and lonely just like us. Jump, jump, jump. I love trees. But hey, where are the trees going? No trees, no jumps. Oops. Boom, boom. I need lots of water. If rivers are dirty, my tummy goes grrr. Please keep water clean. Tweet, tweet. I love to fly. Cut my tree. Oh, I had no home. Oh dear animals, don't worry. We have a smart plan. We will plant trees. We will save water. We will not hurt animals. Yeah, I can jump again. Splash, clean water. Tweet, tweet, happy home. So let's be kind to every living thing. The jungle's alive, it's party time. The animals are dancing, feel the rhyme. The lions roar, the elephants stomp. Let's all get together and do the animal romp. Bop, jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake your feathers like the parrot so bright. At the animal dance party, we dance all night. The giraffes are swaying, tall and proud. The tigers are grooving, feeling the crowd. The bears are clapping, the snakes slide low. Everybody's dancing, let the music flow. Jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake your feathers like a parrot so bright. At the animal dance party, we dance all night. The giraffes are swaying, tall and proud. The tigers are grooving, feeling the crowd. The bears are clapping, the snakes slide low. Everybody's dancing, let the music flow. Jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake your feathers like a parrot so bright. At the animal dance party, we dance all night. Wiggle like a worm, dance real small. Leap like a frog, jump big and tall. Flap like an eagle, soar up high. Spin like a spider and touch the sky. I'll jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake animal dance party. Feel the beat. The jungle's alive, it's party time. The animals are dancing, feel the rhyme. The lions roar, the elephants stomp. Let's all get together and do the animal romp. Bop, jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake your feathers like the parrot so bright. At the animal dance party, we dance all night. The giraffes are swaying, tall and proud. The tigers are grooving, feeling the crowd. The bears are clapping, the snakes slide low. Everybody's dancing, let the music flow. Jump like a kangaroo, hop, hop, hop. Twist like a monkey, don't you stop. Shake your feathers like a parrot so bright. At the animal dance party.
Clean space is a happy space, and these tiny hands know that very well.
Wiggle woo, toys away. Blocks go up, we shout hooray. Cars go zoom, books go boom. Wiggle woo, clean up the room. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Stuff there's hop, cups go pop. Crayons in the box, don't let them drop. Hats and socks in their spots. Wiggle woo, we're cleaning a lot. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Woo, toys away, blocks go up, we shout hooray. Cars go zoom, books go boom. Wiggle woo, clean up the room. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Stuff there's hop, cups go pop. Crayons in the box, don't let them drop. Hats and socks in their spots. Wiggle woo, we're cleaning a lot. Spin, spin, wiggle woo. Jump up high, tidy too. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, yay. Wiggle woo, we save the day. Spin, wiggle woo. Jump up high, tidy too. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, yay. Wiggle woo, we save the day. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you. Wiggle woo, clean up, do do do. Wiggle woo, tidy, me and you.
A clean place is a happy place. We can keep our classroom clean. Yes, that's a saying. A tidy desk, a focused mind. We can keep our parks clean, our school, our surroundings, and even our planet clean. Friends, look around us. Our world is beautiful, but it needs our help. I see paper and plastic everywhere. We will throw waste in the dustbin. We will say no to plastic. We will plant more trees. We will save water and electricity. We promise to keep our world clean. We promise to keep our earth green. Clean world, green world, happy world.
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு
சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு
சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் என்பதை மறந்தால் நாடும் குப்பை மேடுதான்
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் என்பதை மறந்தால் நாடும் குப்பை மேடுதான்
உலாவும் நிலாவில் வெள்ளை அடிக்கலாம்
எங்கேயும் எப்போதும்
சுத்தப்படுத்தலாம்
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் என்பதை மறந்தால் நாடும் குப்பை மேடுதான்
படிக்கும் படிப்பு நல்ல பண்பை ஊட்டலாம்
ஒழுங்காய் நடக்கும் பாதை காட்டலாம்
உனக்குள் எனக்குள் ஆடு ஆடு தேவலை
உனைப்போல் எனைப்போல் கெட்டு சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் என்பதை மறந்தால் நாடும் குப்பை மேடுதான்
சொர்க்கம் என்பது நமக்கு சுத்தம் உள்ள வீடுதான்
சுத்தம் என்பதை மறந்தால் நாடும் குப்பை மேடுதான்
உலாவும் நிலாவில் வெள்ளை அடிக்கலாம்
எங்கேயும் எப்போதும்
சுத்தப்படுத்தலாம்
Water is life. Every drop is a gift. Our little guardians show how precious it is.
Tiny raindrops flip flop flop. Jump to the left, jump to the right. Dance like raindrops, feel so light. Hop hop, drip drop, spin around and never stop. Hands up high, then wiggle low. Raindrops falling, go go go.
Tippy-toe and splash, splash, splash. Jump in puddles, dash, dash, dash. Swirl like the wind, twirl like a top. Spin like raindrops, flip, flop, flop. Hop, hop, trip, drop. Spin around and never stop. Hands up high, then wiggle low. Raindrops fall and go, go, go. Drizzle, drizzle, feel the beat. Tap your toes and stomp your feet. Clouds are dancing in the sky. Let's keep moving, don't be shy. Hop, hop, trip, drop. Spin around and never stop. Clap your hands and twirl just so. Raindrops fall and go, go, go. Now the rain is fading light. Time to wave and say goodnight. But next time when the raindrops play, we'll dance again another day. Hop, hop, drip, drop, spin around and never stop. Clap your hands and twirl just so. Raindrops fall and go, go, go. Pitter patter, drip and drop. Tiny raindrops flip flop flop. Jump to the left, jump to the right. Dance like raindrops, feel so light. Hop, hop, drip, drop. Spin around and never stop. Hands up high, then wiggle low. Raindrops fall and go, go, go. Tippy-toe and splash, splash, splash. Jump in puddles, dash, dash, dash. Swirl like the wind, twirl like a top. Spin like raindrops, flip, flop, flop. Hop, hop, trip, drop. Spin around and never stop. Hands up high, then wiggle low. Raindrops fall and go, go, go.
Water is precious. Water is the driving force of nature. Let's save every drop.
Friends, listen carefully. Can you hear a drip drip sound?
Hello everyone. I am a little water drop. Please don't waste me. Close the tap and save water. I need water to grow big and green. Please give me water. Not waste it. We will water plants carefully. We will not play with water. Every drop matters. Every drop counts. Yay! I'm safe.
A friend is a smile you carry in your heart. Friendship makes our world brighter.
A friend makes the world brighter. Friends are the family you choose.
Friendship teaches you the value of sharing. When we share, we shine.
Helping builds strong friendship. When we help, we grow bigger inside.
Hand in hand, heart to heart, we promise to help, to care and share.